Hey guys, it's Amber. So today I'm going to be doing a requested video and I'm going to be doing a get ready with me with the products I'm using on my project pan. I had been asking like what kind of videos you guys wanted to see, and so I'm going to really try to put out some of those requests that I had from you guys, and one of those was to do a project pan kind of get ready with me video, so that's what we're doing today. So it's been kind of fun to do this and kind of like experience using some of the same products and kind of switching up my routine a little bit with those. And I have been making a little bit of progress on some of these. So it just feels good to kind of use up stuff. And there's some of the things like this makeup base. Like, it's not my favorite, so I'm glad I'm using it, but you know, I wouldn't repurchase this again. This is the Shu Uemura makeup base, and it's kind of expensive, and I don't know, I think there's ones like the hard candy primer probably works better than this, but for the sake of space and not wasting, I'm happy to be using it up. Alright, so I'm just kind of having a regular day at home. I'm not going anywhere too fancy, so I don't want a super heavy coverage, so I'm going to mix my Derma Blend and my True Match Lumi together. These are two foundations that I'm using up. And I would probably purchase the True Match Lumi again. I have the NARS Sheer Glow, which is my current favorite, so I wouldn't be needing to purchase that anytime soon. But I would purchase the Derma Blend, but I want to use this one up because they came out with a new formula, and so, I mean, I'm not going to buy that until I use this one up, so I think it would be good to use this one up first. I still have the cover cream, but honestly, I don't know. Like, that stuff is really thick, and it would take me probably 1,000 centuries to use it all up. Like, there's a ton in there. So I'm going to have to start using that as a concealer or something, but I'll get through these ones first. Now, I didn't technically include this in my project pan, but I mean, seriously, this is my little orange corrector concealer. I found that my dark circles aren't as bad as they used to, so I don't think that I would purchase this again just because I feel like a regular concealer will do the job. But I do need to use it up. So it's kind of like an add-on bonus. So have you guys been having like super crazy weather? Because I seriously have been having crazy weather. Like on Saturday, it was so warm that I was like hot outside. I live in Utah normally. Right now it is still very much winter, freezing cold. And it was like sunny, and we like cleaned out our backyard from like leaves that had fallen late, and we cleaned out our garage, and we just like got a bunch of stuff done, and I was just like, wow, it's kind of crazy how nice it is right now. And then I have seen other people like in Canada and other places in the US have been getting pounded with crazy storms. And then you got people in Texas who are like 80 degrees. So depending where you live, the weather has just been all over the place lately. I still have not gotten to pressing my NARS compact. I don't know why. I guess I know why. We have been working on doing some remodeling in our house. And so we've been working on our bathroom. So we just replaced our bathroom vanity. Well, hello, I got a lot. Yeah, that's gonna take some blending. That's one of the bad falls of having this powder is you get too much. We replaced our bathroom vanity and the lights, and we painted in there, and I'm finishing up the grout work because the grout didn't match, so I'm putting a new stain and sealant on that. So I've been pretty busy doing all those kind of things, and we've been painting in other parts of our house. We actually just put some wainscoting in our front room and painted that white on the bottom. It looks so nice. It's just fun to kind of get the vision of what I want my house to be and just like get it started putting it together the way I want. And it's just, I'm really enjoying it. So underneath my blush, I'm going to use this Superstar e.l.f. HD. And just like seriously, that will be too much. But like I said, I don't know that I'll be able to use these all up, but they're starting to kind of dry up. And when I use this, like, don't just daub into it and daub on your cheek. You'll get too much. Like, you really need to like thin it out and then like tap off, or else you're just gonna get too much. But I like this as kind of like a blush base because it's creamy.
Mama, where are we going?
We're not going anywhere. Mama's just getting ready.
What ready?
I'm getting ready. Mama's filming a video.
Which where are we going?
We're not going anywhere. Okay, over this I'm gonna just put my NARS blush.
What a splash. What a splash, Mommy. I'm gonna here take this.
Okay, bye. I have like one of those. Oh, honey, don't take that. That's my concealer. I don't know why that little concealer pot. I'll have to wash it out when I'm done with it and give it to my son, although it's probably too small, so I shouldn't. So as a highlight, I'm going to use as a little bit of a base this color tattoo, which I'm trying to use up. Kind of one of those multi-purpose products. So this morning I went for like a little walk with my son, and it was like pouring rain right at the end of it. Like we had to like run home because we were going to get drenched. It started hailing, and now the sun is out and it's so like nice outside. It's like, ah, yes. I guess I might as well just put this on my eyes as well. I just love that the sun's out. I just hope that we get enough water because Utah tends to be a desert state, and if we don't get enough water, we can be in trouble. And I don't want it to be like 110 degrees in the summer. So I don't have any eyebrow products on my little project pan, so I'm just going to use my little Fabubrow Jordana pencil. I want to buy the Anastasia, but I feel like this looks really good, and it's like hard for me to spend the extra money on it when I feel like this works just as good. I feel like I really am kind of like buying into it because of the hype, and you know, it is a good product, definitely. It's just like, oh man, maybe once I use this up I'll try it out. It's just, you know, it's all about some of these products. It's like people want them just because they want to have them. Like the Anastasia contour palette, like how many people contour their face that seriously on a day-to-day basis? Probably not very many, but how many people want to have it because they just want to own it? It's like this like drug. It's like, oh, I need to have this because it is relevant and important to my life, not because I'm actually going to use it, which is what I'm trying to like prevent here. I love when I put my eyebrows on, they look so dark when I don't have any eye makeup on. Whew. So today I'm going to do something fun. Okay, I'm going to be using colors from my Destroyed Urban Decay palette and this matte color in Hepcat. So this is a look that I've been doing with purple and gold that has been really pretty. I've really been enjoying it lately. So first I'm using this lighter color called Fishnet. And I'm just putting it on my crease and lid. And then buffing it out. Okay, then I'm going to go in with this Hepcat and deepen up the crease. Like I've always worn like golds and purples, but I don't know, I've worn purples and silvers. I just haven't really thought about doing golds and purples per se. So that's one kind of fun thing about doing this, is it just kind of helps you think about different color combinations that maybe you hadn't thought of before. I'm just kind of packing that in on the corners there. I don't really have a good highlight shade here, so I'm just going to add some of my face highlighter to my, under my brows. And now I'm just going to take like the teeniest bit of the black, and I'm just like seriously barely tapping into it, and just right here along that crease line, I'm going to just define it a little bit more. When you use black really softly, it can be really nice to deepen up the shade. Sometimes it seems scarier, like you can only use it as liner, but you know, that really did the trick to help deepen that up just a little bit, and you don't definitely see the black on my eye. So I'm going to be using a pigment. This is my Mirabella pigment. It's a really nice shimmery gold, but I mean, shimmery gold pigments are a dime a dozen. I mean, you can find a billion. So I'm going to use this pigment wet, and then I'm going to go on the inner corner and then just kind of blend it out. And then as I get towards the end, instead of going full force, I'm just going to kind of pat it so it kind of fades out and just adds the gold. And really concentrate pigmentation right there in the inner corner. Just like that. So I'm going to use my black shadow in here, and I'm also going to use that wet and line my eyes with it. Again, and if you do have hooded eyes, you have to be so careful, like when you're lining this inner part, not to take up that whole space, or it just, I don't know what it does, but it just makes your entire eye look closed in. So just be really careful if you have hooded eyes like me, not to get that space. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a wing, but I like to do it on this outside corner more than like in the interior part. Like, I don't wing it so close into my lid. If it's winged out a little bit farther, then it doesn't swallow my eye as much. A little dramatic, a little fun, huh? Just gonna connect that on my lower lash line, kind of my waterline there. The nice thing about doing this with shadow is it is a little bit more forgiving, and it doesn't look quite as harsh when you use like a black liquid liner and it's really stark. Oh, I love this Bobbi Brown mascara. Oh my gosh. I want to buy more, but it's $30, and I'm like, could I justify spending $30 on it, even though it is seriously my favorite mascara I've ever used. I'm seriously multitasking today. I've got banana bread baking in the oven. Such a good little housewife. Okay, after I do my mascara, then I'm just gonna drag a little bit of this color Ransom, which is right there. It's kind of more of a blue purple, and I'm gonna put it under my lash line. But don't go into all the way, I don't go all the way into the inner corner, so I can keep that bright and kind of gold. And I like the contrast that it gives between the warm purple and then like the cooler purple underneath. Alrighty, I'm pretty much done. I'm just gonna do lips, and I think I'm going to do, let's see, what color should I do here? So this lipstick is called Rosebud. And then I'm going to put this Urban Decay gloss over it in Naked. And I like the kind of contrast of like the brownish red lip that's kind of more Marsala on tread with like the purple eyes. Like, I think it, you know, it gives it a nice look without being too matchy-matchy. Anyway, so here's my finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!